Sorry we're late.
But here's Snape taped to a great ape.
Yes. Hello everybody. Welcome to the Dstar01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter Arafiles, and thank you for joining us for this unboxing of the SH Figuarts Great Ape Vegeta. This just got released, and as you can see, he's ginormous. And I have a co-host. We have two co-hosts today. Say hello, Janelle and Ron.
Hello.
There's Janelle in the background, and this is Ron over here to the right.
Yes. We're going to open this one up. We're going to see how it is in terms of paint, detail, articulation, and scale, and accessories. And we have a bunch of figures we're going to compare him to. Honestly, this is going to be a really difficult unboxing because he's so big. You thought that this one was too small. I know a lot of people are like, oh no, he's too small, he's too small. So let's take out the ruler. Let's look at this. Look at this. This is insane. I can't even get the ruler to go all the way and measure him. So we brought a tape measure to see how big he is. So that's going to be fun. So Ron is going to handle the figure. I'm going to handle the camera work. And hopefully we can get a successful unboxing without any hitches today. So enough of us talking. Where do you get this guy at?
Where do you get this guy at?
www.dstartoys.com. That's where you can get this at. www.dstartoys.com. Your reliable source for awesome action figures. I believe he's going for $179.99. Let's get this guy going. Janelle, take us to the top cam. Let's see how this unboxing is. Oh, Ron, I'm sorry. Ron, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you have to do this.
Oh, you know what? Anything for you, buddy. Anything for you. Awkward positioning.
Oh my gosh, you can't. I bet everyone on the top cam's like, what is going on here? Okay, there you go. Yep, you gotta lay him right down there. Oh my goodness. This is one big boy.
Oh yeah.
Alright, now you pass me the box. Pass me the box.
Pass
me the box. Alright, and there he is.
And even on the Wile E. Coyote cam, it's still not wide enough.
Jeez. Yeah, alright, so let's get him out of this plastic prison. Yeah, he's huge. We're gonna compare him in scale later, but first we gotta look at paint and detail. And then we're gonna look at all the accessories later. I'm gonna put this guy aside, and I'll take us to the front cam. Let's see this guy. Ron is gonna have to stand up in order to review this guy because he's just that big. Alright, Ron. Ron.
I don't know what I'm doing.
My goodness. I remember I had issues with the Megazords, but this is kind of insane. So let's look at paint and detail right off the bat. Ron, what are we looking at here?
All right, as we're looking at this monster among men here,
Wow.
Paint and detail so far are looking really good. I'm at a loss.
For words.
Normally not a problem for me there, but I am actually at a loss for words for this monster. Normally when I'm handling things, they're never this big. But look at that guy.
Wow. Let's talk about the fur. Let's look at this face right here. Look at those beautiful red eyes. The matte finish on the face looks really nice. The fur on the head there, fantastic. Let's turn this head around. Yes, that is definitely a great ape head right there. Fantastic sculpt, I gotta say. Wow, they really put a lot of thought into this one, and it looks fantastic. Let's look at the armor. Ron, what do you think of the armor?
Well, looking at the armor right now, we've got a nice matte finish all around there. Definitely gets a great battle-worn look to it here. We've got that shredded right shoulder pad there. Kind of...
Hold on, this is echoing. I gotta take this off and give this to Janelle.
All right, there. We're trying to figure this out, folks. Like we said, we're in uncharted waters here.
There's just two... This guy's just too... He's huge. Alright, so anyway, let's look at the armor one more time.
So one more time, going over that armor there. It's got a great matte finish on it here. I don't see much else in the way of paint and paint detail on that shoulder, on the chest, on the back, on any of it there. It's just got a great matte finish. Does a really good job of making it look like he's been rolling around in the wastelands there with our favorite human being there, Krillin. You thought I was going to say Goku, but Goku's not a human being.
Yeah, he's a Saiyan.
So there.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Ooh, if you didn't watch it yet.
Who hasn't watched the Saiyan saga, right?
Exactly.
All right, so let's. Here's something I wanted to ask you, Ron. Would you have preferred?
He's not even all the way on screen.
I know. Would you have preferred a cleaner armor, like a clean armor Vegeta Great Ape, like when like that episode of Dragon Ball Z when he went to the planet and he turned to Great? Did he turn to Great Ape when you destroyed the planet? Before he arrived on Earth?
I don't think so. I don't believe he was a great ape at that point.
Okay.
It would have been nice, I suppose, to have him in nice, clean armor, but then it wouldn't necessarily fit with the story and the way everybody remembers it.
Right. So far, I'd have to say, when it comes to paint and detail, I love the little cracks, too, man. Look at that.
Oh, no, the detail's great there. Now, if there's one complaint I can make about the paint and detail, is they didn't really add anything to those cracks and crevices to really make it look dirty, to really make it stand out. Right. They did an amazing job there, and I'm just looking at the eyes from here. Whether those are painted or plastic, they are bright red, they are glowing looking. I mean, that's done amazingly, but the armor does leave a little bit to be desired.
Yeah, it needs a little bit more shading in the crevices and whatnot, but that could easily be done. With some modding, super easy. That's like an easy 10-20 minutes and you can get this guy looking even better. But so far, right out of the box, I'd have to say fantastic. Someone in chat says, how long is the tail? Let's put on the tail.
How long is his tail? I'll show you guys his tail right now.
There's no tail.
There it is, folks. We've got a stub.
Let's put on the tail real quick.
Well, we'll try to put it on really quick.
Yeah, real quick.
Because that joint is super tight on the tail. But there we go. Look at that one.
All right, let's look at this tail. There it is right there. I'd have to say that looks really articulated. You can see all the fur and the detail right there. That is beautiful. That is shopping
nice.
Network it, Ron. That is beautiful. Buy it now for $179.99. Fantastic. All right, so
fantastic tail.
Let's go into articulation and scale. Let's see that ruler. Can I see that ruler real quick?
You want to see that ruler?
Yeah,
let
see the ruler.
Let me bring that on over to you.
Yeah, you know what? This is gone, and we're going to give this to you.
All righty. From the folks in Pittsburgh, thank you very much for building me a tape measure here. All righty. I am going to go up over the top on this one. It is going to slowly...
I got you, bud.
Make its way into frame there. And this man, from the bottoms of his feet there to the tippy top of that hair...
Oof.
We are at 12 inches. This man is
maybe
a 12
little bit more.
Maybe a little bit more.
Maybe a little bit more. Like 13 and a quarter, maybe, is what I would take it. Yeah, 13 and a quarter in his current height. Like he's a little bit slouched over just so he can balance himself. So almost 14 inches, I have to say. But let's play it safe. We're gonna say he's about 13 inches tall. Wow. And now let's get into some comparisons. We were supposed to bring the Dragon Zord and the Megazord, but we got something here. We have a Toy Biz Sentinel Build-A-Figure. And I said, you know what, this is a good opportunity to get these two together. So there you go. The Toy Biz Build-A-Figure Sentinel is bigger. So you guys already know how big that figure is, so now you can compare it with these two. So there you have it. Those are those two. Let's go a little bit smaller. We have Broly here.
Let me get that Broly set up next to Great Ape there.
The comments are going to hate you, Ron, but
and
that's fine.
That's
Let
fine.
The algorithm get those comments.
Yeah.
We need that YouTube money.
They want to say bad things about Broly. Let them.
Okay, so there you have it. That is the SH Figuarts Real Deal Broly from the Broly movie. Now we're going to go down a little bit more. We have King Piccolo.
All right, we got King Piccolo now. He's not doing as well because he is missing one of his antennae there.
Oh, no.
But we'll go ahead and have him cover that up there because he is a little camera shy there. But as you can see, Piccolo and Broly there are fairly similar in height, and they are dwarfed. Dwarfed, I say, by Great Ape Vegeta.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so now let's get some more. Sure, let's see how he is with Cyclops here with his optic blast.
All right, there's old One Eye right there. We'll have him there, hanging around out front, as you can see.
Okay.
Not impressive. I don't know what Gene sees in him.
Ron, who else? We have a bunch of figures here.
We've got a bunch of things hanging around here. I think here's what's important right now. Let's get old One Eye out of the way. Let's move Broly out of the way. I know what you guys are all wanting to see.
You know what we're here for.
We know what you guys are wanting to see. Let's see how he looks in his regular Saiyan base form there. We've got ourselves an SH Figuarts Scouter Vegeta there.
Vegeta, vegetables.
Yes, see?
Yep.
As you can clearly see there, he
Wow.
is about, well, I mean, looking at this guy, he could be Great Ape's codpiece.
Yeah. You know what? I have to say, everyone was like, "Oh no, he's too small." I don't think I would want a bigger Great Ape. This thing is just it's
Yeah, this
huge.
thing is a monster
It's
right
a
now.
monster.
And if I can-
I cannot imagine him any bigger. Where would you put him?
If I can break from
Right?
the action really quick, we are at 33, folks. Hey, almost there.
Yeah. Let's keep it
Call your
going.
grandma, call your uncle. If somebody just got out of jail, they better be here on the stream with us.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to the next action figure.
Alrighty.
We got Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku.
We got that one there. If you folks have not been snatching him up at Targets, he's been appearing at Targets.
Yeah, he
Don't
has.
forget.
Yeah. Who knows why? No one knows. And of course we have Kaioken. Kaioken Goku right there. And let's get another anime character is Figma Deku.
Okay, we got Deku right here hanging out there.
Deku, sure. Deku.
Deku, yep.
And we have Powered Down Vegeta. Cell Saga.
Let's just put as many Vegetas up here as
And
we
here's
can.
another Vegeta.
Yes. There we go.
And there you have it. So I think that's pretty much it. Yeah.
That's not bad. I mean,
Yeah,
as far
he's-
as scale goes,
Yeah.
definitely you're not going to do a very good job of scaling them.
Yeah.
But if we were to, I don't know, maybe move the Great Ape further back or closer
let's
to
do-
screen and move the...
Those guys farther back.
Farther
yeah,
back.
So as you can see, you could have a illusion that he's even bigger.
Even bigger.
Yeah.
There you go. See,
All
that we're-
right.
not only are we full of worthless banter, but we also have a tip or two as it relates to tricking people with perspective.
Yes. All right. So let's go into articulation.
All right.
All right. So Ron, don't worry. I got the camera. Don't worry about the camera. I got you. All right.
All right, let's give this one a shot here.
All right, here we
We're
go.
gonna go ahead and start here at that
Oh
left
yes,
foot.
clicky joints.
Nope,
Exactly.
that was just me. I am that old. My body creaks like a rusty gate hinge. All right, we're gonna start here at the toe. What we've got there is we've got ourselves a good flexy toe right there.
Ooh, flexy.
Flexy. All right, over here at that ankle, we've got ourselves a ball and. Well,
Are they all clicky joints?
not at the toe so far, but at the ankle, side to side is clicking.
That's kind of surprising.
Front and back are clicky. That's actually pretty good. It's going to do a good job of making sure that this massive hunk of Saiyan flesh stays upright
Yeah,
in your hands.
That's nice. That's nice.
Alrighty.
Okay, so,
We got a clicky joint there. Double knee. Clicky
alright.
double knee.
jeez, clicky everywhere.
Everything's
I did not think they would ever put a clicky joint on an SH Figuarts.
Now, this is where I was actually curious. If they were going to do something similar to the fighting body
Okay.
over here at the waist. And it doesn't look like it, no.
It looks like we just have like a ball joint type.
Looks to be a ball joint. And guess what? It's clicky there at the hip, but not at the thigh.
Okay.
No
it has
clicks
a,
at the
It has
thigh.
a thigh swivel.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay, over here at the waist, got ourselves a waist swivel. No clicky there, not much in the way of that crunch. Up here at the chest, similar swivel. So we get actually a pretty good range of motion there.
Get some crunches going.
Oh yeah, let's get a little.
Oh!
And it makes that sound too. So it even scares people like there's something wrong with them.
Janelle, you haven't said much. What do you think so far?
I'm worried that it's gonna fall.
Yeah. He looks a little bit rickety, huh?
It's
Yeah.
one of those things. I mean,
Yeah.
nothing a little bit of the old D-Star elixir fixer will
Well, he doesn't look
tighten up a
loose.
little.
He just
Well, look at wobble wobble wobble
he's a
wobble.
little bit wobbly, huh?
But he is a monster too, so there's a lot of weight on there. So after we get out of the
Oh, yeah,
chest
by
area,
the way, he's really heavy, right?
oh yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Really heavy.
Like, how heavy would you?
Yeah, just take a guess, Ron.
guesstimate?
My ability to guess weight is terrible. Ask any woman that has ever talked to me.
Oh my gosh.
My guess is gonna be this guy's weighing maybe 2 to 3 pounds.
Wow. So that's like 1 kilo for my fans out there not in the U.S. Yeah, I'd say like 1 kilo.
Yeah.
Maybe 1.5 kilos. Maybe. We'll
If
see.
you lean
Not
him
quite
forward,
stone.
will he stay in place?
Yeah, let's leave him
Like
alone.
by
Let's
himself?
see.
Oh, if I
Let's
leave
see.
him alone?
Yeah.
Oh
There
yeah,
you go.
definitely.
Yeah, he stands.
He definitely
He's
stands.
balanced. He's
I do
balanced.
believe
He's not
SH
an issue.
Figuarts took the
Well, I
time
mean,
to make
like,
sure he's balanced.
If he were to lean forward like he's grabbing somebody off the ground a little bit.
Well, if he were to kind of pose himself,
Okay, there you go. Stable stance. I like that.
Okay.
let's go that way. He's holding, and I'm gonna adjust his tail there for counterweight.
There you go. So for all the people who were wondering if he's a balanced figure, there you go. He is balanced. You can pose him really, really well. Okay, we're not done yet. Let's go into the shoulder joints.
All right, as we get up here to the shoulders, we got the pauldrons here. Now we've got an interesting kind of joint system here on the pauldrons there.
Interesting.
Now this is what I'm not liking, because as you can clearly see here, there's cutouts in both of the pauldrons for the joint. So I'm going to turn this sideways.
That's how they did that. I was wondering how they were
You can
gonna do
clearly see on the inside there, it's like looking at the back of a Super Boo.
that. Okay,
And as you can see there, I was not a big fan of that one.
interesting.
Sorry there, Benji. We're doing what we can. We are in a very odd position here just because of the massive size of this darn figure. I am across the room and yelling into the mic.
Actually, you're really close to the mic.
I am now, but before I was on the other side.
Okay, so
Anyway, weird pauldron joint there for the shoulder, and it kind of exposes everything, which I'm not a big fan of. Now, as we get over here to the shoulder itself, it's kind of got a little butterfly there, and here's actually something interesting I think you'll want to take notice of here. Right in there, I'm going to grab the old pointy majigger here. Right there, on that shoulder joint, that's metal.
what?
That's not plastic.
Oh.
That's metal. They appear to have given Great Ape Vegeta a metal frame, at least in certain areas,
What?
to make sure we don't have Jiren issues.
Wow. I did not know
Click, click,
that
click,
that
click.
was metal.
That's metal.
Insane. Wow.
That's the metal. I mean, if we were to poke around in there, I'm sure we'd find some more pieces of metal, but for now, we've got some metal joints in this thing to make sure that you get as much posing goodness out of this guy as humanly possible there.
Whoa.
So, not much necessarily in the way of a butterfly joint there, but we've got that metal joint there on the front, which allows that arm to move forward. Plenty. But when you get too far forward, as you can see here, folks, we run into that Super Boo problem there.
Okay, so yeah.
There we go.
So his shoulder joint looks very hollow, empty. Yeah. So, but unfortunately, I don't think you'll be posing him like this, really. I think that's the sacrifice you're gonna have to make for this figure.
Yeah, I mean, something of this scale, if you wanted to keep it true to form, he's not going to be flying around doing drop kicks and things of that nature.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
he's going to be squeezing a little Kakarot or howling in pain
Yeah.
as Yajirobe sneaks in there a la Tuxedo Mask and makes something happen there.
Okay, so.
All right, anyway.
We're at the elbow joints. Does
Yep.
he have a bicep swivel?
Yes, you do.
Okay,
And he's
bicep
he's nice and tight, folks, too. That's really important right now. Give him some time there. He'll probably break in a little bit. As we get over to that elbow, we're going to cut over to this elbow now. We got a double jointed elbow. Not clicky, though.
Okay, no clicky elbow.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
How about the wrist?
At the wrist, it looks like there should be a swivel, but we don't have a wrist swivel. As we get down to our hand, we got ourselves our usual ball and peg joint there. And actually,
That's nice.
nope, I think this one
Is
is
that
a
metal?
plastic joint here.
Okay, plastic joint.
I think that one's a plastic joint.
Okay, gotcha. And of course, we have one at the neck looking to be well above 20 points articulated. Oh, yeah, and don't forget the tail.
Oh,
Tail's
yeah.
articulated as well.
Tail is articulated, and
Okay.
here's the one I was waiting
To
for.
what extent, though? Is it just where it meets the...
Oh, the mouth!
And the mouth opens and closes there, so you can insert smaller characters into it.
And bite them, yes.
But yeah, as far as the tail's articulation goes, it's just there at the old coccyx. That's just the only joint you got. Spins around.
So squeaky.
Squeaky.
Squeaky squeak. Okay, let's get this guy posing.
Rah!
Ah! 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 Ah!
What just happened?
What happened?
That's frightening.
Awesome. I like it though. He looks crazy
I
like
didn't
that.
think that it could
What
get any scarier.
If I had to guess, that snout comes off there, so you can pull off the front end to give him the winky eye after he got.
That's right.
After he got thumbed in the eye
that's right.
by.
He does have a
by
extra
Daniel
face
Cormier.
plate.
Yeah.
So let's get some poses in. Let's keep this moving. Nintendo 64 wanted to know, can he hold a regular sized SH Figuarts in both his hands?
Oh yes, definitely can hold it in there. I'm gonna actually do
All
take
right,
this
let's-
opportunity.
Let's take this opportunity. This probably won't be on YouTube.
There we
because
go.
This is the behind the scenes.
The Twitch stream there.
Yeah, Twitch.
Definitely, he can definitely hold yourself a little Kakarot there.
That actually looks pretty cute, actually. I'm gonna put you to sleep, Kakarot. Yep, and there he is.
And he's actually balanced out. He's holding him.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
And it's not one of those things like if you folks have ever had a large or unwieldy figure before, you kind of have to pose him weird to counterweight him. He's not posed oddly. Just gave him a reasonable wide stance there, and he holds him just right.
Wow. I'm impressed.
This thing is pretty darn neat.
I'm impressed. Benji, who else says, looks like they're doing a slow dance together. Yes, that's why it looks so cute, so endearing.
It's like he's holding a plushie.
Yeah. You know what? Let's get one more. Let's get Deku in there. Let's get or as you would say, Deku.
Yes, Deku. Let's fit the old Deku in there. There you go. He's a little smaller.
It looks like he's having a lot of fun.
He's having a lot of fun. Look at that.
Does his grip get any tighter than that, or is that like as close as his hands will get?
Oh, there you go.
I can move it in a little
Yeah,
bit.
there you go.
Okay.
So there you have it. I think that's
And this
pretty
is
much
just
it.
using that shoulder joint too. If I flex the arms forward a little bit more, pretty sure I could get him a little tighter.
Wow. Okay. So I think that's pretty much it when it comes to poses, or actually grabbing. Let's see if we can get some kicks, side kick, front kick.
Alrighty,
Maybe
let's
a punch in.
let's
Or
get
is it,
ourselves-
stomping. Stomp. Ugh.
So we get ourselves a nice little side kick there. Can bring that up a little bit. I'm just gonna hold his foot.
Ah.
Nope, it will not support the weight for that.
No, this cannot be balanced with one foot.
Yep, definitely not gonna do that one there. As far as, I mean,
You know, he's going in for a bear hug.
yep.
Or an ape hug in this case.
Ah, I see what you did
See what
there.
I did there? See what
Very
I did?
good.
I think that's it. Let's go into accessories.
Alrighty.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna try and move this monster out of the way, folks. If this is not what you were expecting from us, trust us, we weren't expecting this either.
This is insane.
This guy is just this.
Ah!
You're dropping important pieces. Important. Hello, what are you?
Okay, moving right
Ah,
along
that's what
to
that is.
accessories. Janelle, take us to the top cam. Wile E. Coyote cam. I'm just going to start passing accessories to Ron here. Let's see, what are we looking at here?
Alrighty, what else we got? What else do we have here?
And I'll grab this.
Alright. And this last item's kind of important here.
Super important.
And we'll get to that one in just a moment
Ron,
here.
may I just say I'm glad you're here? I don't think I could have done this review alone.
Well, you know, you're never alone. You know why? Because you've got your millions. And usually this is where the crowd goes, and millions of fans.
No. 34.
But not this time.
Hey, 34.
34. Hey, not
Okay.
bad.
All
Not
right.
bad.
Okay, let's see. Let's look
Alrighty.
at accessories right now.
So
We're
here's
looking
what
at
we got.
accessories.
So what we've got here, again using ye old Wile E. Coyote cam here. What we've got, there we
That's
go.
the damaged face.
That is the damaged eye there. When Vegeta got his right eye poked out there in a fight with Daniel Cormier last weekend. There it is. Any UFC fans? Relevance here? Nope.
Okay.
Alrighty, worth a shot. Okay, but we're gonna go ahead and replace that regular face with that one right there by using that snout that fell off. What is this little brown piece? That's what you folks are asking. What this is, if I had to guess, is we're gonna snap that onto that tail end of Vegeta there
Oh,
to
that's
simulate
right, yeah.
a cut-off tail.
Yes, that is the cut off tail when Yajirobe slices the tail off to save the day. Spoiler alert. I said spoiler alert right after I spoiled it. I'm sorry.
Double spoiler.
Double spoiler.
Double.
And what do we have there? It looks
Okay.
like he's holding a little tiny Kakarot.
We'll get to that.
Okay,
we'll
we're
get to
getting
that
to
one.
that.
We'll
We're
get to
getting
that
to
one. All right. Next up is going to be Yajirobe here. Now, I'm going to ask, actually, maybe can we flip to the front cam on this one,
All right,
please?
front cam.
We're going to bring him up here. This Yajirobe
Okay.
is actually really cool.
Yeah.
He is super cool.
Wow.
The gold on his on the pommel and the finger guard on his blade.
Oh, we gotta get that in focus. All right. Wow.
Nice and sharp all the way around. We've got the nice flowing hair from Yajirobe as he jumps in to save the day.
Oh, that focus is.
I'll keep my hand there.
Yeah,
How's
there you
that?
go.
How's
Yeah,
that
perfect.
work?
Let's keep
Alrighty.
it like that.
So we go all the way around there. And then mothers hide your children.
Oh.
They
oh.
even painted his britches.
Hey, at least they gave him undies.
Yeah.
Yep.
They gave him undies.
Excellent attention to detail there, SH Figuarts. I mean that. That's actually really cool. A little bit of a mold line there on the knuckle. But other than that, Yajirobe is pretty cool.
That's pretty rad. Okay. All right.
Alrighty.
Let's move on.
Next in line there,
Let's go to top cam, Janelle.
back to the Wile E. Coyote, please. Boop. Alrighty.
He's pointing at you.
Uncle
You need to buy
Sam.
this at Dstar01toys.com.
Uncle Sam wanted you to buy war bonds, and Great Ape Vegeta wants you to die and for it to be a cheap funeral. There you go. Why are we talking about death? Something for another time, right, folks?
Another time.
Alrighty. Pointy finger. All right, next thing in line, of course, the most important bits here, the fists.
Yep.
Good, solid hunks of plastic on these two. These do not feel like hollowed bits or anything, where if you were to punch the wall with it or something by accident, they would cave in. These look solid. Like you could throw them at your little brother and it would leave a bruise. And last but not least here, as far as hand accessories go, and I know this is what a lot of folks are looking for, can we go to the front, please? We've got ourselves
Oh, that looks cool.
our squeezing Goku
Yeah.
pair of hands. Now, if you look at how these hands are placed, they are super close together. When I was holding a Deku there a little earlier, there was still plenty of a gap in there, and like I said, you could move those arms more to make sure you get a good squeezy grip. But if you look at this one right here, this is pretty cool.
Cool. Yeah.
Really solid piece. They even bothered to paint old Kakarot's feetses.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. All right. I guess last thing that we need to look at is sitting on your lap. What is this? Now, this is really cool.
This is something we did not notice at the start.
Look at the quality of this stand.
This thing is
That
a
is
solid
nice,
stand.
solid stand. Look at that thing. That is nice. So
I actually might have it upside down here. I'm going to pop you on out. I'm going to put you back in. There we go.
wow,
Back him up. Back him up.
Serious business.
this is serious business, man. It's like we're dealing with like a Hot Toys or something.
Just about. I mean,
Yeah.
this is venturing. I mean, this is one of the more expensive Figuarts releases, unless I'm mistaken.
No, you're right. This is probably the most expensive retail action figure from SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z line.
Yep,
or Dragon
and-
Ball any line.
Yep, and you give this thing a couple years, and I'm gonna go with double or triple in value. Watch
yeah.
easily. But that stand actually does a really good job. Let me test it here. Let me test it.
Can we go for a stomping motion?
Get that stomp going right there. Tighten those up around him. Raise the stand a little bit. Yeah, we can
There
get
you
our,
go. There you go.
we can get ourselves.
Well, it looks like he's dancing.
He does.
Speaking of dance moves,
What's up?
they're asking if he can dab.
No, we'll dab him at the end of the
A
video.
little later.
Along with
Okay.
jazz hands, okay?
Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna let you want to just jump to the conclusion. We could do all the other poses and him with all of his accessories, or if you really want to, Ron, you could just outfit him right now.
Okay. Well, here's what we'll do. While you give us some of your final impressions here, I'm going to go ahead and swap out that face. Maybe
Okay.
swap out a hand.
Okay. Now I haven't really gotten my hands on this figure, but so far I have to say, wow, this is the most impressive thing I think I've ever seen SH Figuarts release, just because of the size, the scale, the detail, the fact that they put a metal joint in the shoulder because they knew that that thing was not going to hold, especially with his weight. Yeah, I have to say this is a solid win. If you have the money for it and you really like Dragon Ball Z and you just got to have an Ozaru Vegeta, I have to say this is definitely worth the money for me. A lot of people are saying, hey, he's too small, but you know what? If he was any bigger, where are you going to put him? Come on. Really?
Where are you going to put
gonna
him?
put him? I'm pretty sure you're Ron, you're thinking of your D-Tolf and like, where am I going to put this on my D-Tolf?
And I was already thinking about that. I'm going to have to clear a whole shelf there because I have
Yeah.
my hero shelf, I have my villain shelf, and this poor guy is going to take up practically everything there on that villain shelf, so I'm going to have to make some space for him.
Yeah.
Make him pick his nose.
No.
Not-
We'll do that later.
It's not even a please. You guys just demand.
Yeah. Ron, let's come up with your conclusion.
All right, as far as my conclusion goes, well, number one, for the money I'm paying for this thing, I expected this level of detail. I expected this level of quality accessories. I'm really, really pleasantly surprised with how this one came out. I expected, of course, as is with that Jiren opportunity there, I expected them to cut a corner or two. I expected that.
Yeah.
But you know what? They did not.
Wow.
They did not.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, and that is it for today. If you want to see all the other accessories, stick around for the showcase. So far, I have to say this is a definite win. What do you think, Ron? Definite win?
This is a win for sure.
Janelle, what do you think?
I really like this toy.
Okay.
I think, especially for its size. Any bigger, it wouldn't fit on a shelf.
Yeah.
But
Exactly. No.
like Deku said, you could just sleep with it.
Yeah. Just he's like your
your teddy bear.
Your teddy bear. He's gonna replace the teddy bear. A very expensive teddy bear.
Yeah, but you know what? Whatever's living under your bed, when it comes out at night, instead of seeing a fluffy teddy bear, it sees an angry one-eyed ape monster.
Yeah. If I was that monster, I would leave, and then I would go to www.dstar01toys.com, a reliable source for awesome action figures, so I can pick up one myself. That's right.
That's where you go.
Yeah, that's where you go. www.dstar01toys.com, your reliable source for awesome action figures.
Reliable. You don't run into any problems here.
Yeah, no problems here. That's right. I ship my stuff out real fast, especially
Yeah.
when it's during the weekdays. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That's right, he's pointing at the notification bell.
That's what he's
doing. So
doing.
you know when we post new videos here on YouTube, and you can always join us on twitch.tv/Dstar01. And yeah, we live stream this, and Ron and I have a lot of fun behind the scenes.
We do.
And
Wouldn't have it any other way.
and we'll see you guys next time. Peace!
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here, not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.